What's up YouTube, Speedy Superior here once again with another set, and this time, as it was obvious, is Torterra, the third Sinnoh region starter Pokemon that I decided to do third or last. Torterra is a pretty interesting Pokemon. You notice that it has the base 95 hit points, base 109 attack, and base 105 defense. It does have a base 85 special defense, which is not good. I mean, it's not perfect, it's not the greatest, but I mean, it's still going to last. It's still going to take some hits because Torterra is pretty tanky on the defense side. So with a lot of hit points invested, it still takes some special defense hit. I know it's not going to be able to survive an Ice Beam or Blizzard though, or Icy Wind. It probably might not survive it whatsoever. But I decided to go with a full on hit points, full on attack, and 4 on defense with Adamant Nature. And I gave it some leftovers as item. We all know that leftovers restores 1/16 of his max HP, as the description shows right here. And I decided to go with Shell Armor, which is Torterra's hidden ability, which can only be obtained back in Black and White. If you still have that game and you're still able to obtain it, or you already obtained one while it was able to be obtainable, then you can just transfer it over and breed it over here in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and get your Shell Armor Turtwig and get it onto Torterra. Or you could go for Overgrowth. Remember, the Shell Armor blocks any critical hits from happening, so that's pretty good. Now on this Torterra, I decided to go with Amnesia because it boosts your special defense, and as we noticed, Torterra really needs the special defense boost because it's a base 85 speed. Base 85 special defense, excuse me. You could go for Leech Seed as well just to get some life back together with leftovers, and while you're stalling that out, you can do Amnesia, and if you think you're in a good spot, then you can just hit back with Earthquake or Iron Head. Iron Head has a 30% chance to flinch, but I doubt it that you're going to get the flinch because you're slower than most Pokemon. Even Sylveon can outspeed you. I know you can outspeed Sableye though, but Sableye can Will-O-Wisp you before you even start because it's obvious that Torterra is a physical attacker. So, yeah, and also has Magic Bounce on Mega Sableye, so they can Magic Bounce your Leech Seed. This is this Torterra. Iron Head is to check the fairies in case you really need something to check the fairies, but you're not forced to go for Iron Head. I mean, it has Crunch if you really need a dark type move in your party and you need a defensive wall. Here's Torterra. It can learn Crunch and you can check the Psychic types, or you can check the Ghost types that you need to check. It has different other moves that you can use. You can also use Outrage right here, which I'm going to tell you in a little bit. But I decided to go with Iron Head because it's a pretty good move. It has 80 base power and it's 100 accuracy. It's better than Iron Tail, I would say. And then for Stab, you have Earthquake. It has 100 base power, 100 accuracy, and it hits everyone. And anyone that uses Dig gets hit by double. So this is the first Torterra that I came up with. I think it's a pretty good set and it works really well. For me it works well, but this other Torterra works even better for me, I would say. It's a cursed Torterra, so same ability, same item, but different nature. This is Impish Nature, which increases your defense and decreases your special attack. So I decided to go with full on defense and full on hit points and 4 on attack because you are cursing. So when you go for Curse, your attack, defense increase, but your speed decreases. But again, you don't have to go for Impish Nature since since you're using Curse, you already are a base 105 defense. You could go for the increase on the special defense. So you would have to be a Careful Nature. And you can do full on special defense and full on hit points, and since you are cursing, your defense is going up. So either way works, okay? It depends on what you need. If you need something like Torterra that can work either way, you can use Torterra. Torterra is pretty good. It's very durable. It's not used as much because I guess people see that it's weak to ice like 4 times, and it's weak to bug and fire and a lot of weaknesses, but Torterra can be good. I mean, if we look at Tyranitar has a bunch of weaknesses. It's almost weak to everything, but Tyranitar is still used a lot in battles, as you can see. Same way as Torterra. Torterra can work the same way. you just curse like 2 times and everything, and you're at +2 attack, +2 defense to put you in a good spot. And you have Earthquake for stab. Then you have Seed Bomb, also stab. And then you could run Outrage, because if you want to check the Dragon types, or if you want to check Fairy types, again, you could go for Iron Head, which you already know what it does. It's a 80 base power, but I decided to go with Outrage because it's a pretty good move and it hits pretty hard. Plus the +2 attack, Torterra is going to be pretty strong. It does last 2 to 3 turns, and it does confuse the user afterwards. So you decide on what you want to do with that set. I mean, Torterra can learn other things. If you want to check like the ghost types again, there's Crunch. It also learns Rock Slide if you want a rock move, or if you need it. Or you could use Torterra for a Stealth Rock setter. It learns Stealth Rock as well. Or if you just really want to increase Torterra's both defenses and simply go a different way, you could go for Stockpile right here. Instead of Curse, whoops, wrong slot. Right here. You can go for Stockpile right here. And here, let's see. Instead of going for, you could go for about 100, not 104, 100 on special defense, and just add the rest onto the attack. I wonder what's wrong with this, but let me just put it right there. Okay, you go on to 156 on attack and 100 on special defense, and you're stockpiling, but you're not increasing your attack, so that's why you would put everything onto the attack. Stockpile works the same way, so it makes you pretty much a wall after a while. But as always, I use Curse because Stockpile is just an idea, and I always just choose Curse. My bad, I said Curse because it's just better. You know, you're increasing your attack at the same time, and you're not worrying much. But again, just going back to the moves, it even has Superpower if you wanted to run Superpower, or Stone Edge. You could also Curse behind Substitute if you wanted to as well. And if you just don't want to run Outrage, but you want to get some health back, you could always go for Synthesis. Right here, Synthesis. Synthesis, which heals you. But the only problem with Synthesis is that it's weather dependent. So Synthesis works really well in the sun, but it will work terrible in like Sandstorm or Rain Dance or those type of areas or sections in a battle. Synthesis will not work as well, but that's just in case you want to heal back. I again go back to Outrage, as I use Outrage myself only on Torterra, but I normally choose Dragon Claw for anybody that's learning a Dragon type move. But if Outrage is the only option, you could just go for Outrage. It's still the same thing. It's Dragon moves, just stronger than Dragon Claw, and that's simply Torterra. These sets are pretty good. I tried them, so they're good. The Stockpile one was an idea I was just giving. I haven't tried the Stockpile one, but it does sound like it could work. I am gonna try it out and update you on that later on a later video. So that's pretty much it for Torterra, and that concludes this video and the sets for today. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the videos if you'd like to share them with other people that you think might need these sets. And don't forget, if you like this video, give it a like and stuff. And that's simply it. Thank you again, and see you later.